Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from... Cobra Murray gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. This is in the air to left field. Irvin waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Up next for the Buccos, Ralph Kiner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Batting fourth.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops. Willie Stargell, 0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Left side. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mazeroski.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ready on 0-2. And a stoppage in play as a balk has been called here. So forget about the force at any base. That'll move runners to second and third now with 2 away. The 0-2. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's it. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. It's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together.
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gate.
Second baseman, Roberto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third.
Digging in now
The
for San
center
Diego.
fielder.
Moose
Moose.
Boomer looking to stay hot. He's coming off a 5-hit performance in last night's contest. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. Marte is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Scooped up to second for one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play. Into the box for his first at bat in this one, Colin Moran. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Strike one to start the at bat. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And I want to tell you, when looking over the statistics on this starting pitcher right here, one thing that jumps off the page at you is the fact that he leads the National League in strikeouts. And that's all well and good. What you need to focus on is the fact that sometimes you can fall into a lull on the defensive side if you know your guys punching guys out left and right. They're going to have to stay on their toes, stay engaged in this one, and make sure nothing gets by.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good. No balls and a strike to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Urban has a read on it, and the inning is over. Down in order go the... Stepping up now, Monty Irvin. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Monty Irvin.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Manny Machado now, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike one. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting seventh, the first baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts. And interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. One out, nobody on. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. 2-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dave Parker is out number 2 here in the third inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One for the into the box. Wilson Ramos. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in.
Wilson Ramos.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10. Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now.
The right fielder.
To 8 games.
No
doubt about it. 8 games.
Think
about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Well, he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in,
Roberto.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Well,
the
that's
center
a
field,
quality
number
at bat
99.
Right, brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in there.
Well, last time this guy had
the
some
batter,
success,
number 1.
He can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Money Scott, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching. Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now in the box, Monty Irvin.
The left fielder, Monte Irvin.
He's set and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
To his left, Moran. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Boomer is there. One pitch, one out.
The batter, number 9.
Standing in, Bill Mazeroski. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull the trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Now a long throw to third. And he is in there with a one-out triple.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. No balls and one strike. Moran, base runner at first with one out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Ozuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting.
Settling in now,
Number
Kevin
44.
Kramer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Drilled down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely.
Now
it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Archer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Sent on the ground out to second. Alomar has it. They'll whip this one to first in time. Stepping in, Manny Machado.
Leading up
for the Padres here in this one.
The third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Machado.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero,
the first baseman, number 5.
Streak to 6 games.
Ready.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
He's going,
and there he goes towards second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 40.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the inch.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Here now is the pitcher. Murray, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Moran is there to make the catch. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Dave Parker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Ralph Kiner stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The first baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First off, its way. Lifted down the line in left. Kiner is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres.
Digging in,
the second baseman.
Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a ground ball for Mazeroski at second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Moose Boomer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Parker going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Digging in and looking for more, Bill Mazeroski. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Mazeroski.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Now another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, Colin Moran. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Moran.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. high in the air out to center field. Boomer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Money Scott. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's the first down.
The left fielder, number 20.
Sliding into the box, Monty Irvin. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kiner's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman,
stepping
number
in and ready
13.
for another shot. Manny Machado. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in now,
Freddie
Freeman.
Freeman.
The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And the Friars won't let up as this ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
The catcher, number 40.
Hands inside the baseball and was able to fight off a good, nice executed
Your
pitch
attention,
for a
please.
knock.
Now pitching for
now
the
here's
Pirates.
Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh
Number
dugout
48.
on his way to the mound.
Richard
and a change
Rodriguez.
is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
There's
now batting, the pitcher.
Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your licks right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Cobra Murray fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, number 44.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pops this one up. Alomar is there. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates,
Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Starling Marquez.
And it's fouled away. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Down in order go the Pirates. And the deficit remains 5-2. Tyler Myers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to third. Moran is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres.
Ready once again. Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
The center fielder, number 99.
Boomer, he flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he... Digging in now, Dave Parker. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he fouls this one off. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Parker stands at first with 1 out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He pulls this one into right, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. Digging in, Bill Mazeroski. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big
and a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Money Scott. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Ready with another 0-2. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20.
Coming to the plate now, Monty Irvin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard up the middle. Kramer ranging up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two
First
away
baseman,
now.
number 13, Manny
Trying to pick things up where he left off.
Machado.
Manny Machado in head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons. He's 1 for 2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.